Angel.
Yeah. What's going on? We back.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Let's get it, man. So glad to be back, man. First and foremost, podcast joined with the co-host Arvon Baker from Bacon Network, Jerome from Inside the Hashes. Got a lot to talk about today, man. We're gonna be reacting to the semifinals, and then we're gonna get into it about the championship matchups next weekend. Will be a lot of fun, a lot of big matchups to talk about that. We got some big hoop news. And Bacon, we got some big transfer news we're gonna reveal on the pod today. I got something revolving around been covering Juju Lewis, man. It is rumored
Cali?
on the way out to Cali. Hey, you didn't heard it too.
How can you not hear, man?
The scoop. All right, see. So we're gonna go
ahead. What did I miss?
Huh?
What did I miss?
Yeah, it's a lot of stuff popping right now, man. We gotta get you in on the scoop.
Guys got the fresh cut. I see you, brother.
I had to have the fresh cut. Long weekend, man. I had to work Saturday from 7 to like 8. 13-hour shift, bro. I am exhausted, but love being here with y'all boys.
Grind, man.
Let's go ahead. Always grinding. So let's go ahead and talk about it. Bacon, I'm gonna start with you, man. What is your first and foremost?
First and foremost, man, finna shed light on this Putnam County guard, senior guard. I think he transferred in. I don't remember him last year. If I did, how could I overlook this young man? He's averaging 26 points, 2 steals on 50% shooting from the floor and 35% from behind the arc. Propelling his team through a 3-0 start, man. So shout out to the young man. Man, I didn't put his name on my notes. Hold on, y'all. Let me get his name. Rookie mistakes. Rookie mistakes. I'm coming up on it shortly. Here we go. The brother's name is Landon Bonner. 2024, man. Shout out to you for averaging 26, 2 steals, to propelling your team to 4-0 start, man. That's my first and foremost.
Nice. All right, Jerome, we'll start with you. What is your first and foremost?
My first and foremost is about to be some controversy, and we're going to talk about this in our RPO College Football podcast tomorrow. But, oh, my God, what happened? I know y'all seen them rankings. Oh, my God. Now, in a sense, I know it's a huge controversy and a lot of talk is about it right now, man. Right now, after Georgia went down, I knew Michigan would be number 1. So I kind of figured that will happen. But, man, to pick Texas in, Alabama in, and leave the number 1 team not only out the playoffs, but all the way at number 6.
That's crazy, bro.
That's crazy. And like, I get it, but then I don't get it, bro. Like, it's such a hard thing. And FSU, if you're an FSU fan, I feel sorry.
The quarterback ain't even there, man. You can't let the boys in struggling against Louisville with a 3rd-string quarterback, man.
No, I feel you, but bro, I feel so bad for their fans, man. I have Michigan. I don't think I'll be able to get on this podcast right now, bro. Like that's crazy. I would be sick to my stomach right now. I get it, but also it's not like FSU. Yeah, they had a close game against Louisville. Really good Louisville. That's a really good Louisville team, man. They beat Notre Dame this year. They beat a couple of other teams. I forget exactly who to beat, man. So to penalize them for not being in. This is why I'm so glad next year we're going to have 12 teams, bro, because there's 14 things for the birds. That's crazy. Yeah. That's crazy. So that's my first and foremost. I don't want to spend too much time on it because I can have a whole podcast on it, but insane, man.
Yeah, I think for me, my first and foremost got to be that Milton offense, and that receiving core they got is real special. CJ Wiley, Ryan Gia going in there, DeBron Gatlin as well, Mark Esley, Tristan Payne going in there and putting 45 on a very elite Grayson defense. Held Buford the week before to only 14 points. Almost going in a hostile environment and doing what they're supposed to do. And Coach Reeves already came out and said that's the best receiving core in the state. So I think it sets up for the fireworks for Walton Milton. I think it's going to be the best state championship in the playoffs between all the classifications. That's must-see TV between those two. And I'm gonna go ahead and give y'all a spoiler. Bacon, you might have been there. I don't think I met you yet, but I don't know if y'all was there when they had the Corky Kell in 2022 when Walton played Mill Creek and it went down to the buzzer. Nah. Go if y'all can go back and try to find that game. I'm telling you that Walton Milton is gonna have a similar effect, man. It's gonna be a shootout between those two, and it's gonna have that similar feel of Walton Mill Creek at the end.
I see. It's a chance of a possibility for that, and here's why I say that. Like you alluded to, Milton's wide receivers. The only weakness to me in Walton is their secondary. Now on the flip side, which is why I think Walton's going to win, but I think 10 or more, because I don't know if Milton's O-line can withstand the beating. Or just on either line of scrimmage, because Walton just has some big boys. They had Daniel Calhoun playing D-line. I don't know if it gets Camden, but definitely against Carrollton. So that's gonna be the difference maker. If they can withstand that beating, then maybe they have a chance. But if not, man, second half's gonna be a game changer for that team.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting, man. I can't wait. We're gonna obviously talk about that matchup a little bit in a sec. But what was just y'all biggest results? Just let's react a little bit to just the semifinals, man. There's a lot of big games. I know Sammy Brown ended up getting hurt, but just what stood out to y'all? I'll start with you, Jerome.
I didn't even know Sammy Brown got hurt in that game, so that's crazy. That's news to me. I was I'm very oblivious to a lot of the games themselves. I know the results of a lot of them. I was at the Douglas County game. That was a heartbreaking loss for them boys, man. And I'm gonna get a little bit into that game, but that was my biggest reaction to this weekend so far, because I was at that game, and it was a crazy game. Seeing Milton win over Grayson, I've been pumping the chest of Grayson all year. I even said that he was gonna get that Walton and Grayson rematch, but man, Grayson fumbled the bag right there, man, and I don't know if it was kind of like, I don't want to say they was looking ahead, because it wasn't like they were sloppy. They put up a lot of points in that game. I mean, maybe defensively you could say maybe they was looking ahead, but like that game was a close game. There's a lot of scoring in that game, so I can't say that they was looking ahead to that game, but also it's like, man, the what ifs, how are we gonna get that revenge match, man, and how it's gonna feel, and it didn't happen. So that was my biggest two reactions to this weekend so far, though.
Yeah, I would say I would have to agree, man. Definitely the Douglas County loss, man. I was hoping and praying, man, they was gonna win that game. I think they was up early on, and I don't know what happened, but go ahead.
I'll get into details about that game in a second, but go ahead, Bacon. I'll tell you exactly what happened in that one.
All right, man, I'm looking forward to that, man. But you know what I'm saying? Shout out to AG, man. 9 catches for 156 yards with the lone receiving Tuggy. With the long receiving Tuggy, man, and shout out to Sire, man. 20 of 29, 325 in the air, 69 completion percentage, man. So, man, yeah, just go ahead and light us, Jerome.
You want me to go through it?
Yeah, man, go ahead and break the game down.
Right. So let's break this down, man, because this game was crazy. It was a 14-0 game at one point. And this game, it looked like maybe I jinxed them. Maybe I jinxed because my business partner LaMarcus was there, and we were just talking. I was like, "Ooh, this is looking too easy, man." First 2 drives, went down the field, scored like it was nothing. It was like butter. It was easy. And then you see a lot of Warriors defense was really struggling at first. Sire was having his way. They was playing awesome, and it just fell apart. I don't know what happened. That defense just woke up. I was like, okay, now we got a little game here. Okay, I believe it started with a fumble, and then once that fumble happened, it was kind of down here from there, man. 24 unanswered points. 24 unanswered. It felt like the freaking Eagles game. I seen it twice in one weekend, man. I was like, what is going on? Like, what's this parallel right here? 24 unanswered points. Douglas County cannot stop him on offense after, that Woodward got themselves together on offense. I would say offensively, they couldn't do much after Woodward got themselves together. The only weapon they had was Aaron Gordon, and that's why his numbers looked the way they were, because he was the only bright spot on our offense at one point.
Oh, James had 2 touchdowns now.
Was that?
I said James had 2 touchdowns now.
Yeah, but that was at the end. One was in the beginning of the game and one was toward the end. It was like a last effort kind of. Yeah, it was like a last effort kind of touchdown, man. So Aaron was setting up a lot of touchdowns for them as well, man. He had I think he had almost 100 yards in the first half anyway, So most of it was in the first half. Then I guess they started bracketing him a little bit more. Then he started getting hot at the end of the game again. But excuse me, outside of him, man, it wasn't much on offense. Like I said, Sire was doing his best. He was out there scrambling at some points. He had to, get away. At one point, he actually got out the game because he got injured. So he got out the game a little bit. Shout out to them Woodward boys, man. I didn't know much about them going into the season.
Mm-hmm.
But they got a good coaching staff. They got, some very respective kids, and it was hungry. So, hey, I love a team that don't give up, man. And it was 14 down. It was looking very bad at one point.
Right.
And Woodward got it done.
So there wasn't no content creators, man. I see nobody put up the film. I know it's people running around with a camera.
Yeah, I got picked what I got out. They got some stuff out though. I'll send it out to you. There's some stuff out. It's not much, but some stuff out.
All right.
I heard it was some controversy too. Like, didn't Douglas have like a 14-0 lead, and I think her side got like a big hit. Is that true?
Who got a big hit?
Sire had took a big hit or something and fumbled.
Yeah, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like that was what happened. It was that big hit. It was a fumble. There was some controversy on it. Some people thought it was roughing the quarterback. There was a lot. Let me tell you too. After that first 2 drives, there was a lot of penalties, and most of them went to Douglas County. So I'm never gonna pick. That's why I didn't reference it, because I know you can be on both sides of that. It could be your week one week, and next week you're getting all the calls on you. So, and there was a very, very bad 3rd down penalty on Douglas County to put them behind the sticks, man, and that was rough because they just got the first down. It was looking to score. That was when it looked like they was gonna get that 21-0. It was looking too easy, and then it just fell apart. It was crazy, man. So shout out to Woodward, man. At the end of the day, they won. So
yeah.
Got you. I think for me, man, I'm surprised you didn't say this one, Bacon. I gotta go, man. Stockbridge, big win against man. I mean, that was
Stockbridge.
300
That's
plus,
facts.
310 yards, 3 touchdowns, man. I mean, that's not easy to beat that team, right? Talked about Bryce Baker last week, his big game. They did pretty good, man. And the Stockbridge advanced to their first ever state championship. So I thought that was big for them.
No, that's true. Yeah. I was just so sure that Douglas County was gonna go to state. I was like, I just taught the hands posse. Yeah, I said, see you at state. I was like, yeah, for sure. Then I looked, they was up. I said, man, I really wanted to see them boys get that platform, man. They was turned. They was piped up from the beginning to the end, though. I ain't gonna lie to you.
No, for sure. I mean, you definitely seen it. So, yeah, that one was surprising. I was going for Douglas County too. I definitely wanted them to come out on top. But what was y'all biggest? We can move to this next time. What was your biggest upset and just surprise, whether that was a performance or just a team? I'll start with you, Bacon.
I don't know. I wouldn't really call this a big upset, but Manchester beat Telfair County 35-13, man. I think this is Manchester's first. Don't hold me to it. First state championship bout, however you say it. But yeah, man. Shout out to them, man. Pulling that off. Justice Terry, man. Setting that goal to bring his city a state championship bid, and to pull that off and get there, man. Shout out to him and all his hard work. And to also, I think Jay, what's his name? Favors. You interviewed him at GHSA Media Day. The linebacker number 1. Yeah, you Notch. JT Favors.
I think that's
that
it.
sounds right.
That sound right. Yeah, that sound right.
Devon Favors, yeah.
Okay. Since you liking what they did. What about you, Jerome?
My biggest, I say, I already talked about it, man. That Grayson game versus Milton. Again, it was a good game, high scoring game, especially if you like offense. That was a big game right there. I just thought, Grayson's defense would do something. They showed me a lot in the week prior that, man, I was just like surprised when I seen that score. Not gonna lie. And it was like, again, it was more of me being upset about how the defense played rather than the team in general, because it was a back and forth game. But I thought the reason why Grayson was going to win was because of their defense. So shout out to Milton, man. I think they're surprising a lot of people. I knew they had a very talented team, a good team. I would be lying if I thought they was going to go to the finals. I complete, like, when you have Grayson in there, you got Walton who's in there too. You got Parkview. Parkside's in Camden, New Jersey. Parkview. But listen, like, you got those type of teams in the 7A, Carrollton as well. You got those type of teams in the 7A. A lot of people didn't think about, Milton being up there. And hey, they prove a lot of people wrong. Listen, I know you said it. I know. I give you props when props is due, man. I give you props when props is due. You talked them up, bro. And again, I like Milton. I just didn't see it coming. I just seen there's a lot of talent all over the place where, I don't know. It's not like it's weird for me because I like Milton, bro. I've been around Milton all the time. I talked to the coach. Me and Coach Reese are real cool. He invites me to games all the time. So it's not like I don't know about the team. It's just like, I don't know. It's with all the other teams, I had to keep it real. I can't just be like, oh yeah, I'm a favorite of this team because coach. But hey, man, shout out to Coach Reese, man. He did his thing. Huh?
I say he's that dude.
No, he is. He is that dude. And what, second year?
Second year, last year on the floor. Yeah.
So he really got them boys playing for him, man. So I'm excited for this team. Hopefully I'm at that game next week. So let's get it, man.
Hey, plug us in if you can. I just play. Also, yeah, I wanted to shout out Luke, man. That was I wouldn't say it's a big surprise, but it was very key, man. 15 attempts, 15 rush attempts, and 55 yards in the tug. That's gonna be big next week moving forward. If he can keep Walton off balance, man.
I'll say this: we might have the best two underrated type of quarterback. I think both of them are start. I think Jeremy's starting to get his name out there, especially that they've been winning. But these two guys, man, I think we said it in the offseason, before we even made this podcast, those are the two guys that we was looking at. We were just like, man, these two quarterbacks are good. I remember talking to Najee about Luke, and then all of us was talking about Jeremy in the first game versus Grayson. So I think we got some probably two very underrated quarterbacks that, if you thought about like the Juju Lewis's and all those other guys, dude, you'd be like not even thinking about these two guys. But hey, man, look where they at now. So
that's why we play the game.
That's why you play the game. You're right. You can't look at the paper. You gotta look at the game.
Man, come on, talk to me. We gotta watch the film.
That's tough.
I'm telling y'all. Well, I gotta go this one. We gotta get Jerome in charge of just keeping receipts, man. I think he's real good with that. He kept receipts. So we gotta get him to start keeping receipts. But Bacon, I told you about coffee, bro. I told you that they was gonna go beat Cartersville. I told you Cartersville didn't want nothing of them boys. That these coffee is different, man. It's that South Georgia food, man. That South Georgia food.
Yeah, man. Homegrown.
They putting on, bro. They putting on. So I mean, they running loose, man. And I gotta get some love to Fred Brown, bro. 40 carries, 206 yards, and 2 touchdowns, bro. That's getting it done, man. Coffee, something serious. Creekside, they're gonna have to buckle their chin strap and be ready to go, man. This is gonna be a really good game. I'm telling y'all.
Yeah, facts. They did. I watched the wee ball film. They look like they got Sammy. Hell, I mean, Sammy has some big plays, but rushing the ball, I think they did okay. I'll give him a C. Sammy.
Yeah, you give him a C. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. In terms of defending the run, because Sammy had the head top. He was all over the field playing phenomenal football. He had 18 rushes for 134 yards and and I had a 100 plus carry according to Max Preps. That's tough.
Interesting. That is tough. Okay. Another team I think we got to keep an eye on for 6A. They're going to play Woodward. It's Thomas County Central, man. That defense is for real, man. I think they got 5 so far.
Yeah.
That's somebody, excuse me, y'all. That's somebody to watch, I think, going forward, man. They are really, really good, to be honest with y'all, man. So what do y'all think of – I know you didn't see the game, Jerome, because you was at Woodward. But what y'all think of the chances of just Thomas County Central in that game, potentially, before we look ahead? So what y'all quick thoughts on that?
Man, I like you said, I didn't see the game. I saw mainly results all weekend. But man, I picked Maris to win the game, and obviously I probably shouldn't have. But bro, like Ronald McDonald, funny. Sorry about that. But yeah, man, I didn't see that coming. I thought it was going to be a good game. I didn't see them actually win, but hey, man, I think this matchup's going to be a good matchup, though.
Yeah.
Right there. What you guys think?
Oh man,
what? Go ahead,
Bacon. It's gonna be a grind, man. Obviously, Thomas County Central, they got a stellar defense. The only thing with me is, are they gonna be able to keep up points production wise? And I know they put up points. Obviously, 56 against Jonesboro, 19 over Rome. That's more of a defensive game. Mm-hmm. I think if Woodward has a slow start, it could get ugly.
I was about to say that. Yeah. They can't start like they did Douglas County. Now, when they started slow with Douglas County, everything kind of rolled their way. With the penalties and injuries and stuff like that started piling up. Things started going their way. Even when Douglas County was starting to creep back into the game, everything was still kind of rolling their way. They can't rely on that in this game. I'm sorry.
Facts.
I like that team though.
Yeah, you talking about Woodward or Thomas?
Yeah, Woodward.
Well, yeah. I like. It's gonna be tough. I think I'm gonna go Thomas though, man. I think I'm gonna go Thomas. Okay. No shade against Woodward, but I like Thomas. That defense, man. Grind out big three, putting the ball on the ground. That's my lot. What about you, Nash?
Oh, that's interesting. I like Woodward. I like that they can run the ball, right? They got Lucas Farrington, Josiah Abdul on the outside with Ben Grice. Ben Grice had a big game. I saw your buddy LaMarcus actually interviewed Grice as well. So a really underrated player.
Wake Forest commit.
Forest commit, like you said. I mean, really, really good. I think it's gonna be interesting, man. Like I said, I think if Woodward don't get a hot start, it could get ugly quick. But I'm gonna have to roll with Thomas County Central as well. In that one. I think that's going to be real, real interesting. I think they come out on top, man. I think Trey Bitton and the ability to run the ball and their stout defense producing 5 to 6 shutouts this year. That looks pretty good. Who you got, though, Jerome?
Yeah, I'm gonna go the same route. I'm gonna go with Thomas Cole as well. I just think that Woodward. Don't get me wrong. I think they did a good job. They got some good coaching too, because if you look at the film or we watched the game. They was tearing Douglas County up in the middle like crazy. It was setting them up right up the middle seam, like, so, the coaches were smart because I was actually on their sideline and I was hearing the coaches and he was like, watch this. He knew it was coming and it happened right before the game and he did it twice. I heard him say he watched this twice and he did the same. I don't know if it's the same exact play, but it was right up the middle and then, they went up the field and got the touchdown. So, I think that, and I thought that was Grice on both touchdowns as well. So, so I think the coaching will, if what we're doing, it's going to be coaching because it seems like the coaching staff is very smart over there. Again, I was hearing a lot on the sidelines. I don't want to give away too much, but I was hearing a lot on the sidelines, and I was just like, man, these guys talking that talk. Okay, I hear you. I hear you. Yeah. It was cooking up stuff on the sideline, man. So don't get me wrong. I don't want to take away from but they can't start off as slow as they did.
No, it definitely doesn't. And let's move to 5A. Let's talk a little bit about Creekside Coffee. Bacon, I want to start with you. I want to get your thoughts on it and your prediction potentially. We got coming out in this matchup in 5A.
Well, you know, first and foremost, you know what I'm saying? Got to it's all about the marketing. Got to reiterate it. I want to give my man Vincent Berry his props, man. You know
Let's
what I'm
do that.
saying?
Yes,
He
he been
he's
balling.
been doing his thing. He's been balling, man. I seen a couple. I watched the highlight. He had a couple ear hold downs, passes, outreach arms to Sammy Brown, man. Also has 39 touchdowns on the season, 2,400 yards. The Creekside honestly looks balanced, man. They look real balanced. Got a lot of athletes on the outside. Terrell's toting that thing along with my other friend. They're doing that thing, man. It's gonna be. They got a tough matchup, but Creekside's gonna be tough to beat, man. Tough to beat, man. I think I'm taking Creekside here, man.
Okay, who you got, Jerome?
Yeah, I'm going Creekside as well. I told you guys how I felt about this game last week. I said that I didn't think Jefferson played a lot of big games in the beginning of the season. So that's one of the things I said about this team. And I also said that, their main player is Sammy Brown. Now, I didn't think Sammy Brown was going to get injured, but he got injured, and then look what happened. I said that. I was like, Sammy Brown's like that engine in that team. And what I said last week was, I said he's the engine of that team, and he plays both ways. I felt like Creekside was going to tire him out, and he wound up getting injured, and still put what I said into fruition. Like without Sammy Brown, or a tired Sammy Brown, or a worn out Sammy Brown, it's going to be a mess. So Creekside did their thing, man, and I think that they're going to take it all the way.
Yeah, guys, I got to roll with Creekside too. I think they do come out on top, but I think it's going to be tough. They're going to have to be able to do what they did against Jefferson. They fell behind 14-0, but they're able to get back into it, running the football. You mentioned Bacon. Vincent Berry's been balling out, bro. So he's playing really well. They're going to need that performance yet again from him. You know what I'm saying? So I think the two-headed monster, right, obviously with Travis Terrell, which he's going to have his commitment pretty soon, Bacon. I hope you're excited about that.
Yeah.
So I think it's with them two, man. It starts to start with them. If Vincent Berry keep being able to hit,
he's gonna hit, dog.
Shane Kelly and Dylan Vickerson, who's a 3-star in the 2025 class. I think if he could do that, I think that'd be good. And I ain't gonna lie, man. We might have to come up with a segment with Jerome called Jerome the Scoop. You got to start filling this in on some scoops, man, because we got some big ones coming up tonight. Before we move to talk about, but yeah, I think he's got to.
I'm sorry. Bacon got me. I'm sorry.
Double fisted. Hey, G-rated,
you didn't hear that the first time? I heard that so clear. I was like, whoa, brother.
G-rated, of course. G-rated, of course.
Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my
God! We love the animated sounds, man. Inside the hashes.
That is funny. But let's move. So we're gonna do a couple more, and then we'll talk about some that following week, right? Obviously on Monday it's gonna be the first games. We can react to those next week on our show. Classy Division 1 plays Monday, Jerome, and Classy Division 2 plays on Monday. So we can react to those games or whatever. Do quick game picks on that. But let's go 4A and 3A and then wrap with 7A. So 4A, you got Stockbridge and Perry. Who y'all liking that matchup?
I'm rocking with Stockbridge, man. I like Perry though. They, you know what I'm saying? They got some heavy hitters over there, but I'm rocking with the Bridge, man.
London Bridges, let's go. Let's get them bridges. Get them bridges going. Man, Stockbridge was a team that, I like those guys, man. And shout out to my boy J-Mac on it as a slot receiver. He balling, man. I love that kid because he's so small and people don't think he can do so. But that guy, he got some. What was that Jalen Hurts said?
Yeah.
So he got that with him, man. So shout out to them Bridge boys, man. I again, another team that I like, and I didn't see them going this far in the championship. Not gonna lie. So hey, shout out to them. They had the grit to get there. So I'm taking them in this one for sure.
Respect that. Yeah, I do like Perry. Got to shout out Culture Gin. Actually, you've seen. Hey, he just picked up a PWO Bacon from Georgia. So you know what I'm saying, that's big money right there. That ain't easy to do. Good 6'4" quarterback. A lot of people saying he was slept on, like we said about Jeremy in 7A. He's balling out. He got a chance to win a championship. So he's been playing some really good football, man. Stoppage got to be ready. Then you can starts and stops with Jaden Duke Scott. Got to get him the ball, let him do his thing, man, and then a lot of play action, man. But I think I got to roll with y'all. I think Starbridge comes out on top. I think it'll be an interesting game as well, man. But let's go to 3A. And actually, shout out to Bacon on this one, and I'm starting there. You called it. I had Calvary Day, so I got to stand on my business. I was wrong. You was right. You know what I'm saying? I thought they gave it all they could, man, but Cedar Grove was the better team. What's worried me all season with Cedar Grove is just the defense, right? Still gave up 42 points, but nonetheless, you get the win is a win. It don't matter.
Bacon wasn't the only one. Just saying.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cedar Grove too, sir. Don't forget. Don't leave me out. I'm here, guys. I'm here.
And like I said, my concern wasn't EJ Colson, it wasn't head coach John Adams, it wasn't Devin Carter or Bo Walker. My concern was the defense. That was really my concern. But they won, man. So what do you think about that game, Bacon? Them playing Savannah Christian, and what's your thoughts on that matchup, them beating Calvary Day?
Yeah, man. Like I said, they were up 21-7 at a point. For the end, 49-42 is a question mark. Devin Carter played some free safety. He had an interception. When it comes to playing Savannah Christian, they're gonna see I think it's Elijah Griffin, the number 2 player in the nation.
They got that standout freshman too, LaDamian Guyton.
LaDamian Guyton, what position he play?
Same thing, defensive line. He's like probably gonna end up being a 4 or 5 star. I meant to tell y'all that too.
That's tough, man. So like I watched the film. EJ was. I mean, he's always kind of back there scrambling under the duress, but it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough to having to escape those two. It's what I'm a rock with the Grove because I know them, because I've been a couple of their games, and I haven't seen Savannah Christian, but I'm a little nervous. I'm a little worried, man. That defensive line is no joke, nothing to play with. So it's gonna have to take a. But now if Bo can keep them off balance, that's gonna be the positive side. It's gonna be a little tug and pull, but I'm gonna go with the Grove, man. But it's gonna be a nail biter.
Go ahead, Jerome.
Yeah, I've been so wrong on that side of the bracket, man. I've been so wrong on that side of the bracket. Cedar Grove, I was riding with them most of this season as well. I picked the Monroe area. They lost. I picked Carter's County. I lost that one, bro. So. Savannah, like Bacon was saying, a team that's a little far from us. What is it? 3-hour ride, 4-hour ride, something like that. So don't see enough of them. Don't know a lot about them, but I heard they're a tough team. I'm going to go Cedar Grove again, just because I know them. I've been riding with them the entire time with the 3A. So I think they're the team to beat right now, but. Hey, man, this Savannah team, I hear a lot about this team, man. So, hey, I could be wrong again, but hey, let's see.
Yeah, I feel y'all. I got a little scoop for y'all. So, this is a player you want to watch out for Savannah Christian. It's a kid, 2024 class, committed recently, Jamari Space Ghost McIvory on the back end for Savannah Christian. He's actually had the pick 6 against Jake Merklinger earlier this season when they played Calvary Day. So the kid can play. Multiple interceptions, leads them, I think, with 5 or 6 interceptions this year. He just sent me this via DM. I'm trying to see. He had his stats. Also, he just received another a state championship track ring. He's a 3-time state champion in track, if you guys did not know. So the kid can play, looking to get his 4th championship ever with the football, 3 in track. So that's a kid to watch for too. Y'all know me. Y'all know me. I always got the scoop. So
shout out. My boy going crazy. Going crazy.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Y'all wasn't funny, man. But yeah, I agree with y'all. No, go ahead.
Nah, I had time though. I just trying to catch me up to speed. I thought I missed something.
Okay. No, I was gonna say. So I agree with y'all. I think the key for Savannah Christian is getting that pressure. As you mentioned, Bacon. I'm telling y'all gonna be surprised if you can't get to the game. Watch it on GPB, y'all. It's gonna be on all their platforms: Twitch, YouTube, on TV handle, whatever you got. But if y'all can, definitely try to watch this game. If you can't get it in person, y'all watch it because I want to come back on this and discuss this with y'all. But
this the Tuesday game.
Yeah, it should be Tuesday. Yeah, 3 a.m.
Why they playing so early in the week, man? What is going on?
I know. You know. The problem is though they're playing in Mercedes-Benz, so they can't be.
Yeah.
Falcons. Yeah.
Yep.
So that's
Yep.
why I like that. But I want to say Bacon is right. LaDainian Guyton, that freshman, I'm telling you, y'all got to watch for him. He's gonna be special, man. Him and Elijah Griffin, the top player in the 2025 class.
Yeah,
if they
man.
can be personal
17
each day and
sacks.
make them uncomfortable, and get them sacks and pressures, it could be a long day. And like I said, McIvory's one to watch on the back end. But Cedar Grove, they should be good. But I'm gonna roll with Cedar Grove. No disrespect to Savannah Christian. I think it's gonna be a better game than most people think.
Yes.
But I gotta roll with Cedar Grove. But they better come ready because Savannah Christian ain't playing.
It's probably like the second best state championship outside of 7A.
No, you know that ain't a bad word. You know.
No, I wasn't say that. Yo, listen.
It's up
As
there.
much again, like I said, I don't know a lot about Savannah, but I hear a lot about this team, man. I hear a lot of praise coming out there. They got some dogs down there. I heard, I get people telling me to go to Savannah. I'm like, bro, that's far though. Dang, that's a drive, bro.
Hey, bro,
I have to make one game next year.
Hey, if you do it, bro, key tip, I'm gonna help y'all out too, so y'all don't get wear and tear on y'all whips, man. Get y'all a rental car, Enterprise, a budget. Just get it for the weekend, bro. I'm telling you, bro. Hey, that's how they eat their coach's commitment, bro. I went and got me a rental, bro. Drove down there, took it back the next day, bro.
He was hitting the 110 on the express.
I was hitting the 110. You feel me? Hitting the 110. Like that's what you got to do, bro. You got to be able to try to conserve your car, man. Y'all know how expensive it is out here right now. This inflation ain't helping nobody. So,
man,
you can't get you a rental, man. Hey, take that trip, Jerome.
My man dropping dimes on this podcast.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, that's how you gotta do it, bro. Hey, you gotta be smart about it, man. You don't want because you know how expensive the repairs is, man. So
100%.
That's how.
Man. Yeah, I remember when I went to Lee County, my light went out. I was hot. I was like, bro, I had to drive 4 hours with one light. The other one, yeah. It was bad, man. It was, and you know how it is out there in that country, man. It's dark.
Lights.
Dark. Straight down 16, nothing.
All they got no lights and a whole bunch of bugs.
A whole lot of deals, my friend. They are
right. Well, let's talk about the last one before we go to hoops, and we'll throw some news out there too. Me and Bacon got some big news on before we talk about hoops, just the football world. But I'm gonna start with Jerome. Like I said, I think we can all agree this is the best matchup in the state championship is Milton and Walton. I can't wait. I told Craig earlier this year, if y'all don't know, Craig is my co-host on shows I do for Score Atlanta. But I told him, I said, he's like, man, I want to see the Walton Buford again. I said, no. I swear, y'all, told him this at the beginning of the season. I said,
that would be fun.
Walton Milton game is going to be intriguing if they play. I'm telling you, because both can play. You got the ACC matchup, right? Miami, Wake Forest. You got elite receivers. Y'all, I got some stats for y'all. Y'all listen to these stats. Y'all can't tell me.
Yes.
I love it. Heglinski is second in the state in passing yards at 3,711 yards. Guess who's right behind him? Luke Nickel is third in the state with 3,709 yards. He chose Jeremy by 2 yards. Receiver-wise, CJ Wiley, first in the state in receiving yards, 1,428 yards. Third, right behind him, Cam Lloyd, 1,334 yards. Hey, man, get your popcorn ready. Hey, I'm starting with you, Jerome. I need to know who you picking tonight, man. Who you got?
Oh, my God. Why they do this to me? Like, man, this is such a good game, man. I really don't want to go against my boys. But I'm gonna have to go with Walton again, man. And I'm probably they're gonna probably beat Walton, maybe look stupid.
They're gonna
for the third time in this playoffs. But man, I love Milton, man. I seen again. I close relationship with Coach Reeve, man, and he's probably gonna see this and put it on a poster and give him motivation for his boys because he's been doing that all postseason. So, do me right, Coach, man. I love you, man. Don't do me wrong like that. But listen,
definitely going up.
He been juiced on under the bus. Like, oh, you said so? Oh, we're gonna post a video on that. I know y'all seen him.
Hey, he been at Alex.
He been at
Alex.
I didn't want to say no names, but yeah, he been coming at guys. So I using that as motivation. I love it. I don't see it, man. I do think it's gonna be a good game. There's gonna be a close game. It's gonna be a battle of the defenses. Really, what defense is gonna step up the most? You got two really good quarterbacks. Like I said, it's both underrated. Milton got that spread offense, so he got all the receivers as well. I want to see, Najee said it, man. Will Walton be able to stand up against that offense with all those receivers, and will the defense be able to? I know the pressure will be there. The boy Wendell is gonna be there and getting pressure all game, but like whether.
Ashton Woods as well.
Ashton Woods as well. Yeah. So them boys gonna get there, but what about that secondary? When a few times when them boys tired, would I back in be able to hold off and to let them get there? So that's gonna be the issue. But man, I'm looking forward to a great game. I think it's gonna be fun. Both quarterbacks got that win itch in them, and I talked about it last week. Jeremy, all he knows how to do is win. He don't care. He don't care about his height. He don't care about his arm strength. He don't care if he's not the fastest guy on the field. He is going to win. He's going to find a way to win. So
because he's the smoothest brother on the field. Man.
He's so smooth, bro. That boy, nothing withers him. He that could do have ice in his vein. He reminds me of and I say this with the most respect. He reminds me of a white Jalen Hurts as far as how he operates on the field. He wants his team to win, and he's gonna figure out how to win. So, shout out to Jeremy, man.
Nah, for sure. Like they said, remember the Titans. That's a bad white boy, man.
Yeah, there you go.
Bad white boy, dog.
Sorry,
but I got to go, man. The Raiders. Yeah, dog. What I'm saying, I'm locked in on Walton, man. They finna go do their thing. They finna go celebrate in the Benz. Similar like they did at the beginning of the year, man.
Look at this man smiling. So you said that he was smiling ear to ear because he's about to tell us off. Go ahead, though.
Look, I mean, like I said, bro, it all comes down to the DBs, but Walton's their size are gonna punish them. Yeah, go ahead, Notch. Go ahead and enlighten us, man.
I like for me to enlighten.
The man about to bless us.
I understand.
He's about to bless us.
Y'all boys are funny. All right, so I do got some injury updates for y'all. I know y'all do this. Yeah, I got some injury updates. Yes, sir. So look, Ashton Woods suffered a concussion in the game against Camden County, but he is going to play in the state championship.
Oh, I was about to say at first I was going to be like, man, that sucks, but also they got a full week to recover, so he got a chance to recover. He's got a chance to come back. So
I heard through the mill, he's good to go. He's going to play. He's going to suit up. Another injury, Kim Lloyd actually suffered a shoulder strain in the game. It was that it was a separated shoulder, but confirmed with him on the Twitter that he said, "Just a strain in the shoulder. I'm good to go." He's going to be playing also in the game as well. So I want to give y'all a little injury update.
He's probably going to have to wrap that up. So it's probably going to be wrapped up under his pads, most likely.
Yeah, probably. So I want to give y'all that. What a match are we not talking about? And I'm not gonna lie to y'all. This is a hard pick for me because I love both of these coaches.
That's what I'm saying.
I think Coach Reeves is one of the best coaches in the game, and I love what Coach Bruner is doing with the Walton Raiders. Man, it's hard for me because I like both, and they both have been very cool with me, welcome me with open arms. It's all love. I do want to say that. There's no disrespect here. I'm gonna bring out a couple matchups y'all got to watch for. First and foremost, did y'all know that Walton has 2,000-yard rushers this year?
2,000-yard rushers?
Austin Williams, yes, sir, and Makari Botifer. So what made Walton tick is that Jeremy's great. He's, I think, one of the best quarterbacks in the state. I already told y'all, if I make a list, he's number one on the list as far as the best player in the state. I don't care what nobody say. One of the best players in the state. I don't care. But what makes Walton tick, y'all, is that they can beat you in a multitude of ways. They can beat you with Hicklinski, and they can also beat you on the ground. So when you garnering up 5, 6, 7 yards to carry, you on 2nd and 2, 2nd and 3s. You taking them deep shots down the field. They got weapons too. The big matchup we're gonna see, right, is gonna be the Milton secondary that's elite, which with Dylan Lewis, right, and they also got Tyler Redmond that both committed to Tennessee. Them boys can play. So I'm interested to see, can they Cam Lloyd is an elite route runner, y'all. I'm telling y'all, he another level with it. But he also got Wise Solomon and another player that don't get a lot of love. Got to put y'all on notice with this one too. Hunter Till in the wins. Hunter Till, 6 catches, 163 yards, and 2 touchdowns. He has the most touchdowns on their team this year with 15, 848 yards. That's the tight end. They better pay attention to him.
Oh yeah, that tight end's good. That tight end's fire.
He's elite, so they better watch that. But the matchup I got my eye on the most is the running backs. Austin Williams and Makari Botterford against them, that 4-headed monster that Milton got. A lot of people don't know about him. I told you about him last week. A.J. Benton, Hayden Tumania, Ja'Cory Stewart, and Jack Lawson. All them boys can play. They going to have a good game against this Walton team. Jeremy can do it, but if they are more pass happy than anything, that don't really go in their favor, especially with their defense. They're going to make plays, man. They're going to make plays. So they got to have a good balanced attack for Walton in this game. So that's what y'all got to watch for. I do think that Milton has one of the best receiver corps in the state, maybe even in the country, with C.J. Wiley, Ryan Gia, DeBron Gallen, Mark Esley, and Tristan Payne. Like I said, I'm gonna say this and end it. This is gonna be one of the best games. I'm telling y'all. This gives me a Walton Mill Creek kind of a feel. It's gonna be which defense gets to stop late. I think Walton's gonna be able to get the stop late. I think it's gonna be a shootout. Don't be surprised if they score both 30 plus points. I'm gonna roll Walton. I'm gonna give them a slight edge because I think they can get there. Do not sleep. I'm gonna say this too. Do not sleep on the defensive line for Milton. They got some dogs. Caleb Bell, Christian Pancake Hunter, who's starting as a freshman right now. They got some dudes that can get after you. So Walton got to be careful with that too. But I'm taking Walton with a slight
pancake
and winning. That's who I got, man. But it's gonna be Bacon. This not gonna be no blowout.
Nothing Big Danny can't handle, man.
I'm rolling close. I'm running Walton though, but Milton gonna come to play. Milton gonna make this to the game. It's gonna be a game.
You surprised me on that pick. I thought you was gonna bless us with that. But wait, I thought you're gonna bless us.
It's no disrespect. I think Milton's a phenomenal team. I just think this is the year that Walton wins. Like if they don't win it this year, man, when are they gonna win it?
Biggest upset.
25, 30 plus seniors. You know, this is the year. You still got you got some people graduating like DeBron Gallen, but you got Luke back for another year. You got CJ Wiley back for another year. You got them linebackers back for a couple more years. You're gonna lose Stewart and Lawson, obviously, but a lot of their team is coming back. They only gonna lose like maybe 10 to 15 seniors. They get a lot of their team back. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, definitely. Yeah. All I'm gonna say is after that game and Milton wins, y'all better be prepared to be on somebody's highlight tapes. I'm just saying.
Oh, good. Hey, I gave credit. Hey, like I gave credit.
Man, they gotta clip that part out that you said Milton not gonna win. Yeah.
It's all good. Coach Reeves know how I feel about him. He know he won about him. Yeah, he know that.
Same.
So, but it's all good. I don't mind being on that. That's a good thing.
Yeah. We were doing something right. Yeah.
Any publicity is good publicity, right?
You know.
Facts.
All right. So before we go to hoops, I want to have some news. Bacon, you got anything far as the football news? Just anything you see? Any Jerome scoops as well? Jerome, you get on this too. Any news that y'all are hearing? Rumors? I think we should add that to the show too. Just something real quick, 2-3 minute segment. Just any news that y'all are hearing to kind of watch out for. In football,
I can say, so it's not really concrete news, but just our social media talk was Mason McKnight, possibly, saying people throw up the little, am I going to transfer? Just little IG talk, man. Of course, Rodney down this way. There was some buzz about him going to Douglas County next year. Saying that's up in the air. But it remains to be seen. We got an off season in the summer to see. But that's all I got, man.
Any news you got, Jerome?
The only news I got I can't talk about, but it's involving Douglas County as well. So that's all. Them boys, listen, they lost that game and it was already in the lab, and I'm just hearing stuff like, "Ooh, yeah, okay." So look out for Douglas County. They're trying to be back in it next year, man.
Oh man, they built their legs.
So
Douglas County,
I'm just gonna say that.
Right, Douglas County too. I meant to tell y'all they're gonna be in the Corky Kill Classic in the bins, man. So y'all check.
Good.
They gonna be in there. I meant to tell y'all. So y'all mark this down. So y'all know y'all was there. Y'all come. See the Grove's gonna be in this year, y'all.
Thank
Cedar Grove,
God.
Houston County. Yeah, it's gonna be better, bro. Houston County is gonna be in. I think they're trying to get Gainesville. Her Alpharetta's in it.
Okay.
And then what's the? I know Brooke was in it, of course. McEachern. Who was the other team? I just mentioned that's in it. Those are the top ones though. Those are gonna be in it. So the game should be better, y'all.
100%. Okay. Bet.
That's a little scoop there. I do got a couple scoops. We mentioned about Juju potentially leaving. It is rumored. It is nothing's confirmed, but I'm hearing him out in California. Maybe potentially one of them hot teams. I'm hearing maybe Mater Day. That's just on the rumor mill. I don't know how true. Hey, I'm just saying that's being floated out there. This is not confirming a report.
Is he pulling a Raiola?
Hey, it's rumored. We're going to see, man. That is a storyline to watch this off season. Okay, that's going to be a lot of fun as well.
Let me just say this. A lot of my colleagues that's in the recruiting realms, I talk about them all the time. This is not a rumor. This is more speculation, but a lot of them think that Juju is not going to USC.
What say it again?
They don't think he's going to USC. They think he's gonna not opt out, but he's going to decommit. Yeah, he's gonna flip.
Go where?
I don't know, but there's a lot of speculation that he's not gonna go there. So
if that's the speculation, then the move to LA don't really make sense then. You only make that move
unless there's another LA team that you're looking at.
Right, you see, yeah, maybe.
I don't
know. Go there, yeah, come on, you got branding. Like USC's a bigger brand.
100%.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, bro. That's
I don't know
tough.
about that either, and I'm not put that as a rumor, but I'm just saying, like, if you wind up in UCLA and you're in LA and you wind up not, going to USC, there is another team there, and they just lost Dante Moore. Dante Moore's in the transfer portal right now, so
he is.
He is for sure.
All right. Well, I got some more news. This is about Auburn recruiting WDE. They just reported Coach Hugh Freeze is going to visit. I sent this to Bacon. KJ Bolden in an in-home visit tomorrow. This is reported today. This is his second time he has been with Auburn in a 3-day span. I'm telling y'all, that's on flip watch for me. Bacon, me and you have talked to Malcolm Simmons, and he said in our interview with him that they are pushing hard to get KJ from Florida State to Auburn. So that is some news to watch as well. If you guys know, KJ's a super player on Buford, man. So KJ
playing with what's his name from Purview? I believe his name Jalen
Crawford. Yeah, hey.
Jalen Crawford. And them boys played together before. They've been on that's Orlando. What's that offseason flat 707 team?
TSS.
No.
Top Shelf.
What is it?
Top Shelf.
No, it was Crawford, KJ, and it wasn't Grind Factory.
Nah. I think I know what you're talking about. They got red and white.
What is it?
They got the colors are red and white.
Red and white, yeah. And they got some gold in there too. Man, I'm bugging because they had him. They had King on that team. That they had Mike Matthews on that team. Yep. So them boys play together, and they be talking. And I know a lot of them might want to start coming together. So, Jalen Crawford and KJ Bolden was crazy. Hustle, yes, Hustle Inc. Thank you. Hustle's Inc.
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah.
Little promo.
There you go. Little promo.
And my last one for y'all. DeBron Gallen, I don't know if y'all saw, he is still committed to Texas A&M, but he did announce that his recruiting is 100% open. That's a small time to watch as well. They just fired their coach Jimbo Fisher. They just hired Chris.
Just about to say that.
And guess who just decommitted? A former Milton Eagle. Actually just entered the transfer portal. Y'all want to guess who that is? Enrolled early. Okay, this is LT Overton. That's the
he decommitted from Texas.
Yes, he just not decommitted, but he just entered the transfer portal.
Yeah,
so that's something to watch as well. Along with that, so I wouldn't be surprised. LeBron got a bunch of offers. I think that's the storyline to see. He ain't decommitted, but he's put out there that his recruiting's open. So if your recruiting's open, that means you listening to offers.
Facts.
100%.
Let's not ignore the Cam Coleman recent flip to Auburn as well. That's big, sensational.
Cam Coleman's going to Auburn?
Yeah, he flipped.
Florida State, right?
Good point out, Bacon.
No, Texas A&M.
Yeah,
Texas A&M. Got you.
Everybody.
Yeah, I mean, seen that coming, man. Between Texas A&M and Colorado, man, they got a lot of guys about to flip and decommit and get in the transfer portal. So we'll see, man.
Send Deion way, man. Send Deion way. Yeah.
Yeah. As soon whenever Deion finally tell these guys, hey, I'm staying here for sure, that's when they might start coming back. But right now, he's losing guys, man. So I know my boy Winnie Winston, he just decommitted from Colorado as well, playing at IG Academy. He was their biggest recruit. So
yeah. Sure was. Well, that's all I got, y'all, for football news. I'm going to throw it to Bacon for the 3-man week.
Before we get to the let's see. Just a little football news. Of course, Brock Vandagriff. He entered the transfer portal from Georgia.
Yes.
I thought he was going to ride it that one more year, man. I think he's probably next in line. Maybe not. But looks like Kentucky and a few others are definitely Kentucky's a front runner for Brock. It'll be interesting to see if he goes to SC, South Carolina, but that remains to be seen. Go ahead, Naj.
News on that. I think he will stay in the SEC realm, as Bacon pointed out. Great news break by him as well. I will say this. I don't think so, because they're saying that Carson Beck's going to come back and he's going to be the starter next year. He did do good. Go ahead and get him up out of there. I mean, he's stayed for so long, bro. He's going to get his degree there. He sat behind Stetson Bennett, now Carson Beck. It makes the most sense. And they're going to get a winner. We know how good. Y'all know who his dad is, right?
Yeah. Prince Ave coach.
Yep. That's his dad. So you know how good, that was, and former 5-star. So I just want to see him play, man. I think Kentucky and I like you said, South Carolina, maybe Mizzou might be in play too. Watch for them too.
Mizzou, yeah, because South Carolina got Lenora Sellers. I like Lenora, man. He got we've been talking in the group chat, me and my South Carolina friends, kind of like a hybrid between KJ and Cam Newton. I can't remember, was it KJ Joseph? Anyway, yeah, I like Lenora, man. So stay tuned to that name, man. And moving on to the 3-man weave.
Hold on, before we do that, do we want to answer this message real quick?
Yeah.
Pop it up.
All right, since we still in football. All right, cool. So real quick, he says all want to play for Oklahoma. Yeah, Oklahoma. Ben Venables is cooking, and he said I guess he meant Miami. Yeah, definitely.
I think he wanted us to do that other comment. Yeah,
there's more here. So quick prediction. Quick predictions. What you guys think? I'm letting you guys talk. My team.
Hold on, Bacon. No.
Let you guys talk.
Michigan man start.
No.
Yeah.
Let you start.
I want you to start.
Defending lies.
Y'all want me to talk spicy right now? Like, what y'all want me to do? Listen, if there's a year for us to beat Alabama, I feel like this is the year. Out of any other year, I remember a few years ago, both Michigan and Alabama played in a bowl game, and they slaughtered us. So this is a little bit of a revenge match, man. If there is a year that we can catch Alabama slipping, it's gonna be this year. Now, are we gonna win?
Hell no.
I'm a Michigan guy. As a Michigan guy, I'm gonna say Michigan. Obviously, it's gonna be tough, bro. It's gonna be tough. I will say again, there is a year because I personally think that this is the best Michigan team we had. Best Michigan defense we had in like 10 years, and we had 2 first-round picks, and I don't think we have a first-round pick in this defense. And I still think this is our I think the year we had Ojobo and Hutchinson, that year was insane with sacks. But just the production in general, I think the most points we gave up all this season was 20, and that was Ohio State. 20-some. So I think that, again, if there is a year that we can beat these boys, it'll be this year. It's going to be tough. So I'm picking Michigan on that one. And then the other game, Texas and Washington. I'm taking Texas.
What?
I'm taking Texas.
Over Washington.
Better defense. Washington hasn't played Washington haven't played a really good defense all year. Think about it. They are putting up points. And not saying that Washington can't put up points because they're a very explosive offense, but they had like that Pac-12, man, them defenses are soft. Texas got the best defense.
He's lottery though. He's a tried and true quarterback. We know he's gonna go top
bro,
5.
Don't get me wrong. That Pax is that man. Penix is that man. Don't get me wrong. But I'm just saying right now with them, they've been challenged the last couple of games, man. They have been challenged. Oregon, whose defense is okay. They had who right before them? Oregon State. Solid defense. They're not world-beating defenses. And I'm saying Texas had world. Yeah. Don't get me wrong. Again,
Florida.
Utah was the best defense they played all year.
I can concur.
Utah got a good defense, and I think they barely beat them, if I'm not mistaken. So,
35-28.
Just gonna say that real quick. Michigan should win. Ooh! I like what you're pitting down.
This must be your friend.
Hey, my friend. He's from my page, bro.
Hey,
he can't be my friend. Hey, man. Subscribe.
I told you I come to support. Hey, I told you. I told you. We got people tuning into the show. I told you.
I got you. No, I got you. Ronald, bro. Appreciate you.
I told you, bro. I got people coming, bro. They want to see this fire content, bro.
Yeah.
I want to hear you guys' opinion. I know y'all gonna be Michigan haters, but go ahead.
Go ahead, Bacon. I gotta hear what you gotta say.
Yeah, Jerome. This is not enough sack production, man. Nick Saban and them boys. It's tailor made when they have Georgia in the playoffs. It's tailor made. Alabama all the way. I think it's going to be Alabama Washington championship game, and Alabama should win by a cool 17. Coast in, get Nick Saban. This would be what 9, 10. 9. Go 9.
I think you're right.
I think it is 10. I think it is 10.
Might be 10.
I think it is 10.
For Save, man, it's gonna be belt to ass, man. I ain't gonna hold you. I like Michigan. I like the colors. I like what Harbaugh is doing out there.
He actually has 7. This will be his.
This will be his 8th.
Lord,
it's just whenever it's gonna be belt to ass, man. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. Whenever teams play SEC Southeastern competition.
Oh, hold on, Ronald. You just switched up on me? What happened?
Texas versus Bama champ. Texas won 31-24. That's interesting. Because Texas did beat Bama earlier in the season. However, this is not the same Alabama team. This is not the same Alabama team, man. Nick Saban, he'd been running them boys into the ground. When we seen Melrose game Auburn at the buzzer, I was like, yeah. And then they took Georgia out. I was like, no. But that's another discussion for another pod. But Alabama, man. Alabama going for 8.
I did say that Alabama's the hottest team in college football, and I'm not going to back down on that. They're the hottest team in college football, which is why I thought they could beat Georgia. I did select Georgia to win because I just thought overall there was a better team. But on our podcast, I did say Alabama's the hottest team in college football. I think I said it on this podcast too.
You said it on First and Foremost.
You sure did. Right here, first and foremost. Okay.
Yeah.
For me, did y'all see that video when Michigan was in the room?
Anybody? Yeah. I forgot about that.
Hey, bro, I ain't gonna lie. Y'all ain't want to play y'all don't want to play Bama, bro. Let's go ahead and throw that out.
Why are we talking about this?
Hey, Bacon. It was like.
No, it was a sigh. It was a sigh of relief. You know what it was? We wanted Georgia.
Excited. Y'all wanted Florida State. Y'all wanted that third stringer. Y'all wanted
Yeah.
That's what that was, bro.
Listen.
That's gonna be fuel to the fire.
Listen.
That's gonna be fuel to the fire for Alabama.
Stick with him.
And you know what? I'm gonna let you go right now. Hold on, Jerome. Hold on. I agree with Bacon. It's gonna be belt to you know what?
Go ahead and say it, dog.
17 plus. They gonna come in there and they gonna wax y'all. Y'all ain't gonna have no answer for Jalen Milroe. Y'all gonna be like, oh, what hit us? Woo! No, bro. Y'all gonna get waxed by Bama. Mark it here. You can pinpoint it. Keep the receipt. That video right there showed it all. I know y'all got a great team with McCarthy, Blake Corum, and Donovan Edwards.
Yeah, I like Blake.
Y'all don't want to see Bama, bro. That video said it all, bro. Nah.
I appreciate you knowing my guys.
Yeah.
Clearly, you don't know enough. Clearly,
hey,
listen.
I don't want to pay them. I know that.
Listen. No. Listen. I'm gonna talk for the team in Michigan real quick. Because at the beginning of the season, what did Jim Harbaugh say? Who did he want to play?
Man.
Huh?
What did he say?
Who was it, Bama?
He wanted Georgia. This team wanted to play Georgia. He said to beat the best, you have to beat the best. You have to beat the best, and the best was Georgia. We wanted Georgia, so that's why I took from that.
Why y'all don't want Bama?
Because Georgia.
Did
Did you see what Georgia did to us 2 years ago? Or you forgot?
Yeah. Did you see what Alabama just did to Georgia?
I understand that, but if you again, to be the best, you have to beat the best. And what Jim Harbaugh was putting in these kids' minds is that we're not even looking at Ohio State like that anymore. He said this. This is coming from him. We're not. Ronald, leave that team alone. I'm not looking at the chat, bro. Listen, we want Georgia. That's what he put. That's what he put in those boys' minds. So when I seen that and everybody was reacting like, "Oh, they don't want Alabama," I think it was more of they wanted Georgia, bro. They wanted to get that taste out of their mouth. I feel like we thought we was going to get Georgia at number 4, and I personally think Georgia should have been number 4. And we're going to talk about that tomorrow in our other podcast. I'm going to pick up all night, but no, seriously, I thought it was going to be Michigan, Washington. I know Texas beat Alabama, but Alabama beat Georgia, and Georgia was number 1, so Georgia's going to be number 4. That's personally how I thought it was going to be. Once I see how everything kind of played out, then my thoughts on that kind of changed. But I thought that's what it's going to be, and I'm sure Michigan thought we were going to get Georgia.
I can see that.
I guess, but if you wanted Georgia and they're a top-tier team, I mean, Bama showed they're a top-tier team too. They just beat the number 1 team in the country. I don't know why you would have that response.
You couldn't leave Texas.
Yeah, it's just not. It's not giving.
Okay.
It's not giving, and I think Bama's going to wax. And I got to go with Texas too.
Real quick, before you say that, what I just say about Alabama?
That you wanted Georgia instead.
I said the hottest team in college football right now, right?
Problem.
The problem is they play in 4 weeks from now.
What's that's going to change?
Cool them boys down. It's going to be cool.
They banged up, man. Y'all don't want no Bama. Stop it. Y'all don't want no Bama. Stop it.
I want Bama. Listen, to beat the best, you got to be the best.
Once them 4 weeks over, we're going to react, and I can't wait to see what your response is going to be when they get waxed. We're going to see. All right?
I'll be right here. Baby.
Hey, Bacon, I got Texas coming out on top. I agree with my man Donald. You strong on the Texas today, my guy, so I appreciate you. And then you know what? I think this is Texas' year. I got Texas winning it all.
Oh,
yes.
No, son.
Hold on. So when I say
Jonathan goes off.
What was that?
This is their year. They're going to beat Washington. As you said, they cannot beat them. So I agree with you with the Texas pick against Washington. They don't have the defense to beat them. They don't.
Okay. Because I thought it was
Texas.
I thought it was tripping because I could have sworn when I said Texas, y'all was both on me about Washington.
I like Washington.
I would know you.
Okay.
Washington's not going to do it, bro. It's going to be Texas, bro.
I like Phoenix. How have you said? What a truth. Shout out to Pac-12, man.
The Pac-12 is not going to be a Pac-12 next year.
Right.
It ain't.
Everybody leaving. Where they going? Where's Washington going? Are they going?
Washington's going to the Big Ten.
Yeah.
That's going to be something.
Washington and Oregon.
It's only 2 teams. Oregon State, I think it's maybe Washington State. It's like 2 teams, and they go form with the Big West. Meant to tell you that.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. Well, that's scoop 2.
Hate to see it go.
Scoops.
You don't know scoops today.
Double fisted.
I mean,
whoa, chill.
He 4 for 4? That's really a quad, but we'll deal with that double.
Oh my God!
What?
Quad. I ain't gonna say it, but I'm like.
Y'all off the chain tonight. Y'all off the chain. All right, Bacon, go ahead, man. Lead us to wrap up the podcast for the night, man. Go ahead. Man. Let's get this. Jerome, are you ready to participate?
Yeah, man.
Come on, man. It's been like 6-7 weeks, man.
I try my best. Let's do it.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
To start off the 3-man weave, I don't know if I brought this up last week. I might have, but I'm going to reiterate it again for new listeners who are tuned in. It's been brought to my attention. I believe it was broken. The news was broke by a 247 reporter. That AJ DeBonsa, I think I did bring this up last week, is being recruited to South Carolina by the Eli Ellis, who went crazy this past weekend in front of head coach Lamar Parrish for 35, and 35 and some other stats. But that's, you know what I'm saying, that's tough. That's tough. The kid's a big baller. He opens his game up through shooting the ball. He's got a nice touch around the rim. But we'll move on from that. The big news has to be the prolific prep upset over the number 2 Link Academy, who was undefeated. AJ DeBonsa had 28 points. Trey Johnson led Link Academy with 25. The Arkansas commit Jalen Shelley had 24 points. I ain't gonna say he's underrated, but he doesn't have all the hype like a lot of other players. Went on his profile, wasn't followed by anybody, any of the media, ROA or Slam, you name it. Didn't have any big following. So shout out to Jalen Shelley. And we got to bring up the did y'all see the film Osborne Grayson game? It was a blowout, but Akai Fleming did not play that game. He was a DNP. McEachern, Holy Innocents. It's a lot of these games that's not really panning out how we think, man. Like, it's gonna be a decent game, but that was another 30-point loss. I'll pull up the stats right here. Caleb Wilson had 21 points, 5 for 12. Huh? 5 for 12 for the field. Let's see. Senior Will Hopkins, 20 minutes worth of play, no points. Devin Hutchinson, rising sophomore, had 17 points, 6 for 12, 50% shooting from the field. Let's see if McEachern put up anything. No, McEachern did not put up anything. I know Ace probably went crazy, but yeah, man, it hurts my heart, man, to see these big matchups and not really pan out to be close games, man. Like 80-57, games over by halftime, man.
That's crazy.
You're right about that, man. Definitely Bacon thought that would be better. Caleb Wilson's that dude. I really want to come in double trouble with you, man, but they tripping, man.
Listen, bro. All I did today was post up. Come on, bro. I just put it on the story. You just got to feed them.
I understand, but
just a couple posts.
I get it, but it's like if I'm coming to your event, you already said you got a bunch of media there, so you've already promoted your event. Why am I also promoting your event if I'm media?
You're getting in for free. You're supposed to pay to get in the event. Just show some love, bro.
They got the love. I'm not known like that. I'm trying to get into the basketball realm.
You hear this man, bro? He's talking about
I hear him.
You more know than me.
I
I'm fresh meat in basketball, bro. You know that. Like I'm not what I am in basketball that I am in football, bro. Those are two different things, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's a lot to be promoting, and
that's like listening to Jerome talk about Michigan, bro.
Yo, chill.
Sorry, Jerome, but come on, bro. He talking about he ain't known, man.
Not at basketball.
He just called a Norcross game with I can't remember. He was mad. Come on, bro.
No, that was through my job, though. You know what I'm saying? That was through the gig, though. But that was
a resume builder.
You actually brought me to my next topic, man. That was actually a lot of fun, man. I'm gonna say this, man, about the Norcross boys, man. They're gonna be a work in progress, but man, Coach Mack, bro, he that's a Hall of Fame coach, man. I will say that, man. It's like the adjustments he made, man. Like they was gonna be about 24, and they could have won that game. They only lost by 2. So his adjustments, again, Antonio Mulder in there. Y'all know who that is. He plays for Norcross, the safety. He also plays basketball for them. The defensive adjustments, and I'm gonna tell you what, man, that Jerron Salisbury dude, he could play. And Coach Mack said he could be possibly one of the best defenders he's ever coached. He could fill it up. Casey Williams, another player you got to watch for, and obviously Toby Ajoku. Those are the 3 best players, man, without a doubt. Man, them Douglas boys can hoop, man. And in Atlanta, I know you know about them, Bacon being where you at. Josh Michael, Jacob Michael, RJ Weingartner, Xavier J. Murray. Yeah, man. Hey, you got to go check them out, man. Them boys can hoop. The only bad thing was like first half, Bacon, they was moving the basketball, it was getting to their spots, but second half the ball was just sticking, man. I know their coach probably talked to them about that, but you got to move the basketball around, man, move it around. But it just stuck too much in the second half. That's what kind of allowed North Carolina back in the game and their defensive pressure as well. And there was who else played? Hey, what's for Forsyth, man? They can fill it up, man. I think they're gonna be better than what people think this year. They didn't have their best player play. I think Will Moore, but Gray Smith hit a big shot against Lanier to kind of lift them up. I was really impressed with them. West Forsyth has a pretty good deep team that is very senior laden, man. So those some teams to watch out for out there in 7A.
Most definitely. And since we're on the topic of double trouble, you know what I mean?
Okay.
It's some
Jerome,
good teams, man.
You're welcome to come too, Jerome.
What day? Let me know. What day? What time?
Saturday or Sunday. I'm gonna be there all day Sunday.
Saturday and Sunday?
Yes,
I think I do Sunday.
That's a bet. Just gonna look at some of these matchups here.
Yeah, maybe I could talk. Let me talk a little bit next week.
Hey, well, you know, Bacon. I put out work for Under Bacon Network, so maybe you doing them posts will help me out because I put Under Bacon Network. I put my name, but I put out work Under Bacon Network. So maybe the post be enough.
You sure we'll get you in the dough, brother. But on starting Saturday, 6 p.m. 1 of 1 Academy versus the Rock School of Florida.
North Carolina.
Right? No, this is a double trouble.
Okay, gotcha.
Not too familiar with those, but the Kenwood versus Milton. If you could plug us in on the Milton hoops, you know Kenwood has, I believe they had day games. I might be wrong about that. Prolific Prep plays the Word of God. North Carolina houses the 5-star phenom Kentucky commit Jaden Quintons. Played for Team Thad this year. Super monster, man. Gainesville plays Knoxville Catholic, Tennessee. Rosemary Anderson out of Oregon plays Next Level Academy. Moving on to Sunday, the main event has to be North Mecklenburg. No. Excuse me. Rosemary Anderson Prep. Man, I thought Prolific was playing Isaiah Evans in them. I think they are. That's the matchup, though. Prolific Prep will be playing Isaiah Evans and his team. That's going to be the must-see TV. I believe Prolific should win. They got AJ DeBonza, Tyron Stokes, and an array of other players. Isaiah Evans, I'm sure he has a tool belt of teammates around his waist, but Prolific Prep being the number 4 after previous to being the number 2 team, so they're probably like 3 or 2. So Prolific Prep coming in on a hot streak, should come in, make some noise, and dominate the setting. So, yes, sir.
I agree with Bacon. I'm actually going to talk to Milton basketball coach tomorrow. If you didn't know, Bacon, they won a state championship at 21. They got a lot of accolades that year. They were ranked high in ESPN rankings as well. I know they got a dude named Anthony Goss that's really good. Josh Dixon as well. So I'm going to talk to their coach tomorrow, try to get some insight on them, find more about their basketball team. But they're going to be interesting. And then you already know me and you hopefully will tap into that New Year's Eve special they're going to have January 6th at Grayson. I'm going to try to tap in. You want to come, Bacon, let me know. I'll put you on the list. I know the Grayson coach real well, so that'll be a fun one to check out. But I want to talk a little bit about the mock draft real quick, and obviously about Peyton's viral block. If y'all haven't seen it, it's pretty interesting. But Isaiah Collier right now, according to ESPN, rated as high as number 1. Got
Pump the brakes. As of today, in the NBA Draft Express, came down pretty hard. I will show the viewers. They talked about him not. This is a defensive awareness. I wrote the clip. It's talking about him looking lackadaisical, some questionable shots. Let me see. Here we go. We kind of see him sag back, or he gets beat up. Let's see. Bring it back to the beginning. You'll see him kind of be a little lackadaisical, kind of ball watching, and gets caught.
Oh, I see it.
Oh yeah.
So like I said, Draft Express, pretty credible draft source. Draft analyzed draft source came down pretty hard on him today. So we might see his draft stock slide prematurely. It'll be up to him to he's a freshman. We come down real hard on our freshmen. Just let them play. Let the kids play, man. Let them grow up. Let them get acclimated. I know that's something you don't want to see lackadaisical ball watching no defense, but he is a freshman playing up under the big lights at a grand stage like that. But yeah, sorry to cut you off.
Nah, you're good. I appreciate the update on that. But yeah, we're gonna have to keep note of that. But you're right, man. You gotta let them play. Obviously, Bacon. So you're 100% right there. Let him grow, let him develop. It's gonna be a trying year. It's gonna be ups and downs all year long. I want to see how he really looks, man. Come obviously tournament play in the Pac-12, and then obviously tournament play come March. So that's gonna be interesting. But yeah, Alex Sarr, Zachariah Richard, you got Jacoby Walter, Ron Holland, Donovan Klingen, Mattis, Buzelis, that's probably overseas. Nikola Topic. Say it again. How you say it?
Buzelis with G League Ignite.
G League, thank you for that. Matthias Buzelis from G League Ignite. Got Nikola Topic, Stephon Castle, UConn, Justin Edwards. He's about to come back soon too. Stephon Castle, Kyle Filipowski. Got Cody Williams, Izan Almanza, Tyrese Proctor, and then DJ Wagner. So that's what they got right now for ESPN. And then actually, man, this is a 16. TJ Salon, Bobby Clinton, Ryan Dunn, Ozare. I don't even know how you say that last name, but I'm going to keep rolling. Rob Dillingham, Jarrett McCain, Keller Ware, Kevin McCullough, Tyler Smith, Reed Shepard, Trevon Brazil, Juan Nunez, Ade Mara, Baba Miller, and Yves Missy. So that's what they got right now. I'm sure
they got like more if you want to keep going.
That's good.
Okay.
That top 30 is good. But yeah, that's what we got now. And hey man, we gotta get some love to a former Kel player, baby.
I'm surprised Wagner was at 15. I thought he was gonna be a little bit higher.
Wow.
But Peyton Marshall had a viral block. Did you see it, Bacon?
I did see him blocking and giving back to him.
What's your thoughts on that?
Man, that's just for sure. That's just kids being kids, man. That's what I feel like the whole OTE brand is about, letting the kids play like they're saying in baseball, man. Just some fun, man. We're trying to bring up the ratings, show a little personality, man. Of course, I'm sure the brother on the ground didn't take it the best way, but we like to see emotions. I think Chad Johnson brought it up on the Unk and 85 podcast, just about having the players, talking in between the line. The game is too friendly. Of course, we get off the field, get back home, it can be cool, but we want to see some chirping in between the lines. It just adds fuel to the fire, makes what we're doing, makes it more real, you know what I'm saying? So I like it, man. And will the NBA do it? Maybe, maybe not.
Yeah, they got to do better with that, man. We kind of missed that. But, Bet, man, we got you. We said maybe some recruiting news or a segment making the case for Tyrese Halliburton as MVP. Maybe we'll put that in our miscellaneous next week. But we going to keep having breaking news, and obviously we're going to keep having recruiting news. I think we're going to add that, especially.
He got breaking news for us right there.
Oklahoma basketball is now 8-0. Yeah.
But now we appreciate you tuning in, Ronald. Yeah, we're going to have more news, especially with football season winding down. We're going to give you the scoop. Hey, I think Jerome, too, as far as our potential, man, I think we should start scooping in, too, if we see transfer portal news and just reacting to that a little bit. And
100%.
World. I know, obviously, you got your own podcast with college football, but,
No, I think that'll be a good transition. I think it'll be a good transition, especially with RPO College Football Podcast, because we actually do the draft on off season. So that'd be actually, we can do on this one, we can do recruiting more, and then that they can stay with the draft and stuff like that. So.
Exactly. But
you wanted me to show this clip real quick?
Yes, sir.
All right, let's do it. So here we go.
The Trey Parkers and my goodness.
And they threw it back at him.
Yeah.
That's actually insane. That's one of the craziest things I've ever seen in a basketball game. Did he throw it to him?
There you go. Take that, little boy.
It was still in, and he grabbed it, and
That's tough.
that was hilarious though. Like he
he said, "Yeah, I did." That's crazy. That's crazy.
Former Kel Longhorn, man. So he balling out at OTE right now. I know that Kel misses him, obviously, but he's been doing his thing. But we're gonna go ahead and wrap up the show, guys. I'm gonna throw it back to Jerome. Just a little recap where we're gonna be at this week if we're doing anything in this final soundbite. But I'll throw it back to you to Jerome to kind of conclude this out.
Yes, sir. So let's talk about it, man. Let's do a little recap on everything, man. So let me get that up real quick. Well, let's go where we at this week, man. So this week I have no plans right now as far as this. So I might be going to that basketball tournament that Bacon's talking about on Sunday. That'd be cool. I was planning on just sitting back, waiting for that Eagles-Cowboys game. I have a sour taste in my mouth this weekend from last week. Yeah. We want to talk about belt to ass. That was I'm still not over that. But yo, it's a bad game where I'm still thinking about that game more than the Cowboys game. Like, it's bad because I hate the Cowboys. But that game, man. But shout out to San Fran, I guess. Anyway, that's what I'm planning on going. What you guys planning on doing this weekend?
This Friday I'll be local once again. Osborne is coming to a Northgate High School. A team who seems to be turning the program around with Coach P. Hopefully I'll be playing this Friday because he's DNP, I believe, he is Grayson. So that's where I'll be at this Friday. And Saturday, we're going to double back for some local action. I think this is Coweta versus Fayette. So East Coweta versus Sandy Creek. That's going to be box office. And then wrapping it up Sunday with some – I may record game highlights. I probably will for that prolific, that Isaiah Evans, DeBonza matchup. But majority, we're just going to be getting interviews, asking some high-profile players, some real deep questions on how they plan on using NIL, just to better their communities or just get their opinions on how they want to do that and give back. You know what I mean? Because that's pivotal in our community. We have a lot of athletes making a lot of money, especially at a younger level. And we want to see our financial literacy have an uptick and create generational wealth within our race. That's going to be big, generating equality for the world moving forward. So that's going to be my mission.
100%. That sounds like a good cause, Bacon, and definitely support you full 100% with that, man. That sounds like it's going to be some good stuff coming up. I don't got nothing major. I'm gonna see about. I really want to tap in with Double Trouble with Bacon, but I don't know.
Come on, bro. It's good. The 3-man weave was gonna be in the building. You talking about Bacon the 2-man weave, bro?
Yeah, man. I don't want to be there, man. If I gotta pay, I'll pay. You know what I'm saying, to go. But I don't know.
You ain't gotta pay. You gotta pass. All you gotta do is promote the event.
I'm not doing that.
You see, it's big time, bro. And when you get big time, you can do that.
They got big time on us.
But maybe I'll pay for the tickets. How I did at tip-off invitational with you, Bacon. Pay for the tickets and got on the sideline. Maybe I'll do that. I don't know. We gonna see. We gonna see how that go. I did put that I'm under Bacon Network, so maybe the post you doing is enough.
Hey, just come on out. Just come out, bro. Roll the dice.
Yeah, we'll see. But that's what I got. I'm actually
after or something.
Right.
Hey, Bacon, man. Listen, Bacon, let me come out there. I got you, bro.
Yeah,
I got you.
Right.
Give me one of those bacon shirts. Give me one of those bacon shirts, man.
Yeah.
We in there. I got you.
I want the brand. Give me one too.
I want the brand.
Come on, bro.
Yeah, you're gonna be you're gonna be branded on the damn stands, man.
Yeah.
Hey guys.
So they're gonna be from the stand. Nah, I got y'all. I got some.
I told y'all.
We support the merch.
I got y'all. I need to get some more shirts, man.
I told y'all I'm supporting. I got y'all.
Inside the hash. This has been another classic episode, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes, sir.
Once again, this is first and foremost. I'm not gonna close this out. Formally, I'm passing it off to my other hosts because they do a better job than I do.
Hey, before we close out, Jerome, pin that last comment from Ronald, man. That's a pretty cool comment. I think y'all like it.
Definitely. He actually picked 2 of them, so I'm gonna put both up there real quick. But Ronald, we appreciate you, man. He says enjoyed the show. Man, great personalities, man. Listen, man, Ronald, thank you for being a supporter of us, man. We definitely love that you're here.
Ain't no way, man.
Supporting.
Really
Yo, leave him alone, bro. Leave him alone. Why you calling him?
Too coincidental, bro.
Him?
You could be putting on fake name. He might have an alias.
Why you calling him, though?
I'm not clowning. I'm just ain't no way. I love you, but I appreciate you tuning in. But Ronald McDonald definitely piqued my interest. He might be incognito.
Yo, cancel this, man. It's okay. me and Najee support you. We appreciate you.
Hey, we love it, bro.
I love you too, man.
We're part of the game, man.
I want to clown tonight.
I need some burgers.
Listen.
We appreciate you, my brother. Keep tuning in, man. We're gonna have some great news.
That's all love.
He seen what I was doing. But yeah, he said, thanks for all the love for the show. So I appreciate you, man. Love right back at you, man. We do this for you guys. We do this for the love of you guys. We love talking football, but we want to put out what we know so we can give y'all the information and entertainment at the same time. So appreciate you, man. We spread the news, let everybody know. I hope you have a great holiday, man, and keep doing it, man. We try to make this a big thing. Try to make it a national thing. You know, I know we're doing Georgia right now, but we're trying to make it a national thing. We're to the point where we can do this every day, man. So hey, the more support we can do, man, the more support we can get with this, that allows us to do that and give you content every day. So I know right now we're doing it once a week, but hey, man, you never know. So guys like yourself, keep supporting us, spreading the word, letting everybody know how we operate here.
Like, comment, share, subscribe.
Comment, share, and subscribe. It's all right here, man. So all of our socials right here. We post all of it live on all of them. I don't know about Bacon right now, but
yeah, y'all got this is what I'm saying. Post double trouble. You know what I'm saying? We can meet up at a little Hispanic Mexican restaurant. Y'all can get me right. I'm having my laptop with me because I'm mobile.
There you go.
I'm telling you.
Hey, I saw what you did there.
The struggle's real.
I know what you did there, Becky. You ain't slick.
I'm just trying to get the band together, man.
Right.
Band on the run.
Man, yo, Bacon's on one today, bro.
On one tonight, bro.
He on one.
He on one, bro.
They ain't trying to get the band together.
Oh my God! Oh.
But I'm gonna close it out first today, guys. We do appreciate all y'all. Again, happy holidays. Hope y'all have a great one. We got a lot of football coming up. We got the high school football next week. We got college football in a couple of weeks. The bowl games are going to be coming down soon, so stay tuned with that. NFL is wrapping into the end of the season, getting to the playoffs, so we're super excited about all of it. We got hoops just starting out and a lot of tournaments and stuff like that. NBA tournaments coming up as well. All-Star game coming up soon. They're still doing All-Star game, right?
February.
Yeah, okay. Oh, it got moved. That's right. It got moved February.
Nah, it's always been February, brother.
Really?
Yeah, man.
Woo, I've been out of it. I thought it was in December.
Never.
Take your time, bro. Take your time.
Okay. Sorry, guys. But anyway, we got a lot of sports going on, man. So keep coming, keep supporting. You love sports. You love just to hang out and listen to us goof off all day. This is a perfect spot for it. So that's gonna do it for us today, man. This is Jerome Jones. We got Bacon right there. We got Nigel right there. Thank y'all so much for tuning in with us, staying with the boys, and see you next week. Peace.
We got work out there.